Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. It is that time of the night where we get ready to go green flag racing here as Chop Shop gets into Speed Weeks, and it is going to be a blast. Good to see you all out there. Here's your starting grid for heat race number 1. It is going to be, we got to make some switches here. There it is. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. We're doing something different here. Heat race number 1 is going to be Wesley Strait, Joe Garcia on your front row. Then row number 2 is going to be Robbie Milburn and Nick Klosterman. Row number 3 is going to be Justin Brown and Kitty Mansberger. Then Falcon Smith and Michael Strickland are going to make up row number 4. That'll be your drivers in this first section here. As we get ready to do the thing, your race information for tonight's race is going to be here at Weedsport and the Dirt Midgets. It is going to be 10-lap heats, 12-lap consi, and a 30-lap feature as the drivers go to work and do all the things that be the things as they would be. iRacing, your platform for sim racing. Good to see you all out there. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. It is there. I know that Penguin's going to be jumping in here in just a moment as we get ready to look for entertainment value any way we can. I'll tell you what, Weedsport is absolutely a blast. Here's that weather for you. The air temperature 68 degrees, 70 degrees. I'm sorry, the track temperature 70 degrees. It does look like we're going to see cloudy skies, 3-mile-an-hour wind here. The nighttime 95% humidity. It is it's crazy, crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. I'll tell you what, these drivers are going to be looking pretty darn snazzy here for just a moment. So we'll see how this is going to fare out for everybody. Appreciate everybody being out there. Thank you, Mr. Butler. Thank you, Mr. Van Ness. Thank you, Mr. Turner. We're going. We're green. How about it? Green flag racing. Milburn to Brown. As it would be, Brown on the bottom side, Wesley straight up on the outside lane. Robbie Milburn making it happen on in as we're going to be all the things. I don't know why the tending tower is going to be laps. Here it is. Geomax, part of the platform over here for the Chop Shop. Oh, caution's going to come out here. Michael Strickland having an issue. Nick Klosterman as well. Let's take a look. Fastest lap just ran by Justin Brown. Striker right there. Klosterman. Oh, Striker up under the wall. Oh, man. And something happened to Nick Klosterman to help bring that out. Here's what happened to Nick Klosterman. Gets down to the bottom side wall. Bam! Oh, dang. Yeesh. Striker able to make it work. We'll be back on the live scenario here. 3 of 10. Again, caution laps do not count. Ouch. It's a big owie. All right, it'll be Justin Brown, Robbie Milburn. It'll be, I'm sorry, showing Falcon Smith as your race leader. I think that's just a scoring loop issue there. Strickland on pit road. Be double file here in just a moment when the lights go off for the pace truck again. Everybody ready to rock and roll. First caution of heat race number 1. Legendary, right? That's all what it is, legendary. I'm telling you, we're good to go. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you, dear. Thank you, everybody, for being out there and doing all the cool things that are, racing related. All the cool things. All the cool things. Geomax, Geotechnical Drilling Soil Sampling Company, located in Sanger, Texas. Make sure you check them out. 940-736-7720. You can find them on Facebook as well. Right now, we're going to see these drivers do it again. We go back to it. Green again. Milburn. Going to track down Justin Brown. Car's a little fast here at this racetrack. I tell you what, good looking race line so far here on the short track. Inside wall has changed not much. We'll see how they work. Kenny Vansberger making things happen. Making it happen. Gap for Kenny Vansberger, 2.3 as they work. Everybody holding on. Ooh, Kenny Vansberger to Mr. Strickland right behind him as they work. Justin Brown trying to hold on. Has Robbie Milburn just ran the fastest lap of the race, 14.785. Milburn here, 7 of 10. Showing all the drivers what's going on. And he makes something happen here. This will be 2 to go. I tell you what, Geomax throwing down with the Chop Racing crew. Every one of these drivers trying to do something. But I tell you what, Justin Brown holding on. We'll come around. He'll take the white flag for the final lap here at Weedsport Heat Race number 1. Hold on to your tuchuses. 80 trying to get one more dig out of the corner. Can Robbie Milburn do it? Oh, bottom side. Brown's going to win it. And I tell you what, good race. Garcia's going to be in 3rd. Kenny Vansberger 4th. Michael Strickland 5th. Wesley Strait 6th. Nick Klosterman 7th. Falcon Smith on pit road. Doing the thing. Doing the thing as they would be.
A thing.
Here's your race results for that first heat there for you. Justin Brown, Robbie Milburn, Joe Garcia, Kenny Vansberger, Michael Strickland, Wesley Strait, Nick Klosterman, Falcon Smith, all on board. Absolutely killer time. I like to see it. Starting grid for heat race number 2 is going to look as such as the drivers load in. And we'll take a look and see what's going to happen. Mr. Church is going to be your pole sitter here. Courtesy of Stay Tuned Sports. Make sure you check out Stay Tuned Sports podcast. We love them. King Lunatic giving you a broadcast tonight. Klosterman Engraving Design, all about that pace, all about that pace. We like it. Connor Hazel's going to be your outside pole sitter. Then it's going to be Stephen Laskowski is going to have Keegan Brown to his outside there in row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Gary Mansberger and Brad Dove. Row number 4 is going to be Ethan Wolf and Jaden Sheehan, as it would be. Those drivers ready to pace around. We'll see how that's going to fare out for all the drivers. As drivers go to work, man. They're going to work. Like to do overlays at SDK or to get something else. I got something else. And we're working on it. We're working on it. It's still a work in progress. I'm trying to get it so that way it is an overlay and not a desktop source. Because, well, let's face it, desktop sources are no fun. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like the overlay. I just, I want it more NASCAR-esque. You know, NASCAR-esque. Do have a drive cam tonight. Stephen Laskowski, who is going to be your P5 driver right now. He is ready to rock and roll. Pace truck will lead them around for just a moment here as we get ready to
NASCAR-esque?
NASCAR-esque, yes. NASCAR-esque.
Where did you learn English?
Well, because there's no ish in NASCAR. We've learned that. That's why they're getting sued.
Okay.
All right, we're green.
This is a NASCAR though. This is dirt. Okay. Sorry.
No. Well, I'm talking about overall. I want it to look more NASCAR-esque.
I was just trying to understand.
Yeah. No. It looks good now, but yeah, it can look better. Churchy ready to go. There's Keegan Brown in 2nd. Connor Hazel trying to make the outside lane work. He is ripping up there, searching for grip already. This track has seen some things happen. Jane Sheehan up 4 early and does run the fastest lap of the race so far. Sheehan at 4th up 4. Fastest lap coming across. There it is, 15.345. We'll see if anybody else can best that as Churchy comes around 4/10 of a second lead over Keegan Brown on the 5.55. Sheehan slides for one more. All the things. Sheehan up 5, Keegan Brown up 2. Making it happen. $15-10 for Jaden Sheehan. Robert Church still trying to hold on. Oh, baby. Sheehan to the back bumper to the 5.55. 3/10 of a second difference here as Churchy goes back to second. Keegan Brown will be able to slide the corner. They'll be wheel to wheel as they get in 6 of 10. Bottom side of the race line. Churchy trying to go a little bit further. Keegan Brown, no caution does come out. Brad Dove involved. Yeah, little weed eaters. Oh, just barely taps the wall, goes upside down, inside out. Yeehaw! And somebody give him a push. He jumps the pit road. Robert Church, your race leader. All the things, all the things. Killer Cupcake, what's going on, dear? Thank you very much for, not dear, Budgie, thank you very much, dear, for the clip. Killer Cupcake, what's going on? Good to see you. Brian Raker, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Joe Foxer, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Butler? Here we go, another week with Chop Shop from Joe. Love to see you out there. Thank you very much for making that happen for me. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody. We back from Just Broke Game and appreciate it. Digging the overlays from Mr. Strickland. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I'm working hard on trying to make this thing the coolest experience that we can get, right? SDK works for a lot of things. It does not work for heat racing. It doesn't. It doesn't. It just doesn't. I wish it would. I know that Pascal came back and he's going to be back to helping develop SDK. And I'm glad to see him back, but boy, do they have to. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Way behind. We've got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, they do. Joe, thank you very much for the like as well, sir. What's going on, everybody? It is. I am still using part of SDK. Let's go. We're green. Bottom side, Churchy on the outside lane. Dropping in, Keegan Brown. Oh, Church up near the wall. Found a little bit of speed. Big drive off onto the corner. 7-10, Brown to Church. Church has found something here. Brad Dove is going to be a lap down, as it would be 15:04 for Keegan Brown. Fastest lap of the race is now the 8:05. Takes over a spot. 6 spots gained. Try to make this one fast as Jaden Sheehan closes in. Connor Hazel not far off. Try to make that one work. Hold on to your butts. We're rolling. Churchy's still in third. Gary Mansberger try to make it happen door to door as they go. Should be the final lap. White flag waves as they get around 1 and 2. Jaden Sheehan will have to send it here if he wants it. But Keegan Brown coming around. Oh, baby. I tell you what, Church almost took that one away as far as going to second. But Justin Brown gets the big old W here in heat race number 2. As Geomax throwing down here tonight. Keegan Brown, Jaden Sheehan, Robert Church will be your top 3. Gary Mansberger, Connor Hazel, Stephen Laskowski, Brad Dove, Ethan Wolf. All a couple of laps down there. It's all good. It's all good. Good little heat there. We're going to the Catsy. That's when it really picks up. That's when it really gets fun. And now you're going to see Mr. Strickland. He's going to be your pole sitter. Connor Hazel, your outside pole sitter. Let's take a look at Wesley Strait. Stephen Laskowski is going to be there. Road number 2. Road number 3. It's going to be Nick Klosterman and Brad Dove, Falcon Smith, and Ethan Wolf. We're going to be out there at road number 4 as the Katsi gets hooked up and ready to go. They're going to be gridding up and doing the thing. Do that thing up, mommy. Make it what? Words.
Huh?
Words. You know, there's this thing when it comes to, doing radio. It's just songs kind of get stuck in your head. That one got stuck in my head.
How did that one get stuck in your head?
It happens. Killer Cupcake says, I'll make you new layovers, overlays. You can help me. It's it's all the programming and the API for this
The program.
for the program. I wish it were as easy. Now I've gotten into the coding of this program, and I will tell you for both programs, and I will tell you that it is awesome to be able to customize what you want, but in order to build what I really want, let's just say it's gonna take me some time. It's just so right now what I'm using is I'm using the dang old ATVO 2023 setup that they have, and it's a little expensive, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely need the other monitor up, and definitely glad we're 2 PC streaming. That's for darn sure. All right, Concy's going to be 12 laps here as we get ready to show up and show out. I appreciate everybody being out there live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you very much to everybody for being the coolest cats around, and we appreciate you as always. If you do like what you see, well, make sure that you keep doing what you do. Green flag, back at it again. Let's do it, Striker. Connor Hazel, Wesley Straight, 1 and 2. I'm sorry, to the second and third. Whoa, Striker, woo! He says, I'm going. Connor Hazel digging into the corner. He's part of the Geomax welcoming party. Nick Klosterman to the bottom side, trying to make something happen here. Wesley Straight in third. Good, solid finish right now. Falcon Smith, little, watch me whip. Watch me go dirt racing. That's it. Yeah, dirt racing. 15.53, fastest lap of the race. Falcon Smith just ran that one. As the Flammer Mechanical Services on board the 88.
Well, I'm surprised that car didn't break.
It looked like it was going to.
Yeah, it did. That was really surprising.
It looked like it was going to. Klosterman up 1. Dove there. Oh! Dove into the wall. Takes out Klosterman. That should be a caution. But the caution did not come out. iRacing not throwing cautions right now. Striker to Connor Hazel.
They might have cleared the track before they got back around.
5 of 12. Oh, Striker way up into the race line. Man, oh man. Ethan Wolf. How about Ethan Wolf? He full sent it there. 15.47 for Ethan Wolf. The old 112. Oh, caution will come out now as everybody backs it back down here. Yeah. Wow, wow. Here we go. Here's what happened. I'm looking. Oh, hit the inside wall.
Dove.
Yeah, he hit the inside wall. And then pulled up on the racetrack. Ooh, man. Klosterman. Here's what happened to Dove and Klosterman a moment ago, though. Klosterman clears. Dove, straight line drives, bounces it off the wall, gets up at a Klosterman. Bam! That is, oh. I'm surprised they didn't bring out a caution.
I'm surprised too.
Well, they do have a fast repair, so, you know. Again, caution laps do not count here for the drivers. We appreciate them for being, you know, still on there. It's, yeah, it's a big old holy cow on my part. BBI, what's going on? Mike, hey, it's not, we can't say, hey, Mike, it's, what day is it? Because it's not that day. Rooting for Strickland. I like it, Versco. Appreciate it. We're looking for Striker to do some good here. We'll be a double file here as we work it. I want to give some, folks, I know that I normally don't do this, and this is kind of some, like, not my personal business, but personal business for a member of the Chop Shop community out there. If you haven't checked out what's going on with Ryan Went, give him a little prayers. Oh, wheel hop back here for Klosterman. He about, whoa, 88 goes around. That's a big old, dang old Well, that's a mess. I didn't even get the chance to get the grid. Laskowski, your race leader. We'll see Wesley Straight pull back around. They'll meet up with the pace car here. Ouch. See what happened. So Connor Hazel said, let's go. Striker drove into the bottom side. Just gets tight. Ow. But I want to show you the restart of Nick Klosterman here when they went green flag racing. Watch this. A wheel hop. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, how about them things? How about them things? Yeah. Anywho, these things happen. All the cool things. Wesley Straight, your race leader, Laskowski, Connor Hazel, Nick Klosterman. We'll see. You'll see the relative kind of bounce around a little bit. Strikers on pit road in caution laps do not count, so that will allow them to get some of the stuff figured out and fixed. Ethan Wolf on pit road as well. I think he had to tow. Looks to be as such. So Falcon Smith still out there. He'll be in seventh as Wesley Straight, your race leader. Yep, we should be lights off now. Striker have to tow too? I'm looking. No, he drove the pit lane. I think he's just trying to get it fixed. Not a bad idea. Save that fast repair. Maybe wait. Who knows?
Well, he got found at fault for the accident, so he was getting an EOL, so he may just park it.
Yeah, true story.
You know, we're at 7 and 12. 5 is not a whole lot of time to get back through that field.
Nah.
Rest your nerves before you got to go again.
Yeah. This thing is tough to drive. Let's go. We're green. Yeah. Wesley Straight. There's Connor Hazel on the bottom side. Nick Klosterman, big full set. Outside lane for the 98. Laskowski says, let's go. 8 of 12. Oh, drivers banging it off the wall. 98 with a full head of steam to the back bumper of the 89. Kenny clear. Wesley Straight doing a phenomenal job making it happen. As our Chop Chop Racing driver cams go to work. We'll be completing lap 10 as we speak. Wesley Straight still holding on. Nick Klosterman up to 3. 2 spots gained. Top 5 drivers all up. 2 spots. See who's going to be able to do more with it. Klosterman trying to send the bottom side. Laskowski across the slick. As Brad Dove holds on to 4th. Everybody holding on. Oh, baby, 98's there. Can he clear? Can he get a run into the corner? White flag waves the final lap. 98 down on the bottom side. 89 slider. Might happen here. 89, 98, great racing. Dove up into the wall. 89 gets the dub. Then it'll be Steven Laskowski. Nick Klosterman. Falcon Smith ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Here's your Conci results. Wesley Straight, Steven Laskowski, Nick Klosterman, Falcon Smith, Connor Hazel, Brad Dove, Mr. Strickland 6 laps down. So is Ethan Wolf. And they'll be fine. They'll be fine. And we'll see how this one is going to be. Looking up here in just a moment. These drivers are going to get out there and have a little bit of an excess fun. And as they do, we'll let them have at it. And as they have at it, we'll take a break and be right back with you in just a moment. Thank you to Geomax. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you to Lunatic Designs. Thank you to, of course, all of the Chop Shop subsidiaries, Admin Box, Ball Status, B&B Music, Stay Tuned Sports, of course, Brad, Duff Farm LLC, and all the fine folks out here making it happen. Be right back. right, coming back to it. They're going to finish up the dang old thing as drivers get ready to hook up, folks. It's going to be an absolute blast to be able to watch it. 30 laps for the feature here at Weedsport, here in Speed Weeks. Again, thank you to Geomax and Penguins, your race controller. He's showing up and giving everybody the dang old, don't do this. Don't do it.
Don't do what? What did I do?
Just tell him don't do it. That's it.
Don't do what?
I don't know. Justin Brown's going to be your pole sitter here tonight for the feature.
Do it anyway.
That's right. Keegan Brown's going to be your outside pole sitter. Then we're going to see Robbie Milburn and Jaden Sheehan there in row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Joe Garcia and Robert Church. Row number 4 will be Kitty Mansberger and Gary Mansberger. Then we'll see Wesley Strait, Stephen Laskowski. Then we'll see, of course, Nick Klosterman and Falcon Smith. Connor Hazel and Brad Dove making up row number 7. Row 8, Michael Strickland, Ethan Wolf, as the drivers look to go to work. How about it as we get ready to do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch there, Budgie. Folks, thank you for the channel point usages. We have a VOD review still that for which we're going to make sure that we take care of for Budgie. It's still lingering out there. I'm not going to complete it until it's done. So there's no credit for me for channel point redemptions. Thank you very much for being out there. You're amazing.
I think I still have a VOD review too.
Yeah, so does Dove. Nobody sends me VODs.
I don't have any VODs to review anymore.
Nobody has any VODs for me to go. Striker giving the striker love. Thank you, sir. Did it work? It did work, didn't it? I don't know if it worked or not. If it should have. Hold on.
Just had to get rid of my point. You needed people to spend points for something. It was one of your.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one of your things, and so I was like, okay, well, I've got like 50,000 points. Here we go.
Yeah, might as well. I hope the sound worked correctly. I don't know if it did or not, but you know. Yeah.
Shoot, I still got 17,000 points.
Full send. That's what it is. Full send. Green flag. We're going. Yeah. 30 laps. Let's do the thing. Geomax, Milburn, Garcia. 30 laps to go by quick. If the drivers can stay out of each other. Jaden Sheehan, Keegan Brown, door to door, as we'll see. Oh, baby. That's the 21 of Kenny Mansberger making it happen there. Door to, crossover for 805 as these big old weed eaters start to happen. Yeah, let's go. Oh, no. Hold on to it. They're good. Somebody into the wall back here. That's Hirsch. Oh, baby. Robbie Milburn, fastest lap of the race, 15.73. Joe Garcia in second. We'll see how this one will fare out here as it'll be 15.734 to be. Oh, caution will come out. Mr. Church having an issue. Let's take a look. He hit the wall pretty hard when we were during static cams. Oh, 89 got free, and then nowhere for Klosterman to go, and then somebody blinked at the right time. You know, Churchy out of pit road. Hopefully he'll be able to get that fast repair. I wonder if he had a tow. He did. He had the tow, so opportunity knocking for him. You know, all the good things. How many incident points we got? It's not showing any. It's because I'm not an admin. That's why. Fast repairs remaining.
All right.
I like that. Speed. Yeah. I like that. Positions gained. Up 2 for Milburn. 7 for Mr. Wolf. Somebody did a thing out there. Sorry about that, folks. I know it bounces over. What's up, Satterfield? Thank you very much for the like. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Let's go for the Budget Bird. Appreciate you, dear. You know, all the things are working. All right, to me. Everything's cycling back around. Striker tail of the field here. Church chance. Hopefully he's going to be able to get off pit road here. That's a concern right now. He'll be a lap down as they go back to green flag racing if he's not going to be able to get rolling here. So we'll see Robbie Milburn, Joe Garcia, and a big old green flag. We're back at it. 5 underway. Joe Garcia, Jaden Sheehan, 1, 2, 3. Keegan Brown off 2, trying to make that happen. Door to door, 114. Metro C Speed Shop on board with the drivers. Klosterman trying to push off here. He digs. Oh, 21 slides up in front of him. Takes the progress away. Kenny Mansberger doing what he can on the bottom side. Drivers up and out. Crossover 3 wide back here for Falcon Smith and then Ethan Wolf there for a moment. 26 rolling the outside lane. Jaden Sheehan, 1570, fastest lap of the race. Striker having an issue. He gets rolling. No, he's fine. No caution. As Sheehan looks to the bottom. 80 working the outside. 805 on the bottom. They work. Says, watch me go. What can we figure out here? Sheehan, Milburn, and Keegan Brown. Wesley Strait having an issue here. He's going to be on the infield grass. He should be fine. Is he going to be able to complete laps that way? Jaden Sheehan, your race leader. Keegan Brown to second. Milburn's going to be in third. Justin Brown in fourth. Joe Garcia in fifth. Ethan Wolf up 10. Fastest lap of the race, Keegan Brown, 15.664. 10 of 30. A little bit longer laps. The track starting to come in. Somebody hit the wall back here on the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, baby. Wow. Mansberger got sideways into the corner. Able to cross back in. He's fine. There it is. Kenny Mansberger in tow. Connor Hazel up 1. Striker up a spot as well. You see the 89 of Wesley Strait a lap down behind him. Wesley again went to the infield grass, and that's where he finds himself. Jaden Sheehan. Oh, Milburn wall hops there. He's in second. That inside wall is not being a friend. You got a friend in me. Jaden Sheehan rolling, though. And they hold on to their pace because it's all about that pace. About that. What? All right, let's do it.
No cautions.
No cautions.
It's all about the pace. About that pace. No cautions. It's all about the pace. About the pace. No cautions.
Oh, baby. No, we're good.
With it.
And we're good. Hey, it worked. It worked. We're good. We're good. So much fun. Oh, baby. There's Joe Garcia, 1.8 back. Oh, up into the wall he goes. Oh, no. Caution will come out here. That was a commentator's curse. I was like, oh, here's a cool feature. We can see the gap between this driver and that driver. All on the tower. And then guess what? Nope. Here's what happened to Joe Garcia.
Sorry. Some weird stuff popped up on my screen.
Oh, try to stay out of the gas. He was almost into the back bumper. Who was that? Where was he sitting? He was right there in fifth. So fourth would be, I think it was Justin Brown. No, Keegan Brown? It was Keegan Brown. Tried to stay out of the back bumper of Keegan Brown. Keegan, a little whip. And Joe tried to avoid that. And then Joe goes up and down and upside down, inside out, and finds himself sitting on pit road right now, getting that dreaded tow. The tow. I think it's a racing deal. I don't think anybody's at fault. I think it's just a, what is it? What did Cletus say? Should have zigged when he He should have zigged when he zagged, and you know, he's just out there like American Bald Eagle. I think he's the fastest man alive. Caw, caw. What? Thank you, Budgie, for the clips. I appreciate you. Let's do it. We're going to be Jade Sheehan, Robbie Milburn, the two Browns side by side. It'll be Justin Brown, Keegan Brown. No relation, by the way. Now, the Mansburgers, there's some relation there. But the Browns, not so much. Just good people. All right, let's do it again. We're green. Great restart for Jade Sheehan. That's going to bunch up the field just a little bit behind him. Laskowski trying to hold on up to the outside lane. Oh, man, this is what's going on. Yeah! Somebody blinking. Bottom side, holding on. That car is literally lights out. Hey, it's my logo. Able to step out over Connor Hazel for a moment. Yeah. I wore that same helmet too. Here's your GoPro cam. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Robbie Milburn. 15.636. He tries to play catch up here. And get some time. Whoa, baby. Great save. As it would be. Drivers rolling. Milburn, your race leader. Jaden Sheehan in second. Be 10 to go here as lap 20 ticks away, 21 underway. Oh, baby, the Browns get involved. Oh, no, Sheehan gets taken out. That's a caution. Hold on. Carnage in turn 2. I need to clean up on aisle 2. Clean up on aisle 2. That's what happened. That's turn 4. Watch to get into turn 1 here. Oh, man. Oh, that wasn't that wasn't even those two. That was this one. Keegan went to get into the corner there, and didn't expect him to slow up so much. All right, drivers picking a toe. Oh, no, they're able to get the faster pair. They'll stay on the lead lap. Wesley Street, Robert Church, Joe Garcia, all off the lead lap from what I'm seeing. No, Joe Garcia being shown on the lead lap. Words are good. We get a lot of clips on Dirt Night. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's do the thing. Folks, stick around after the end of the race, especially if you're out there on Twitch. We want to make sure that we raid out to somebody. You guys go say hi to somebody. I don't know who's streaming yet, but we'll make sure we do that. Also, want to listen to the drivers and see if there's going to be any cool interviews. There will be some cool interviews. We'll talk to the top 3. Whoever those top 3 are going to be, we'll make it happen. Robbie Milburn, Keegan Brown, Ethan Wolf, Stephen Laskowski, Gary Mansberger, your top 5. We'll see if anybody can do it here. Green flag, we're going. Milburn, great restart. Ethan Wolf up 13 spots. Would be your biggest mover of the race right now. Everybody holding on. Robbie Milburn under fire from Keegan Brown. Robbie Milburn crosses back over. It'll be 24 laps complete this time by. Milburn again, bottom side, 5.55 up on the outside lane. 80 takes the lane. Wow. He's hugging that inside wall. Brown still trying to make the outside lane work. Robbie Milburn trying to drive off and trying to keep that thing low and slow. Look at the drive off of the corner, but Keegan Brown's going to be up high. Robbie Milburn with 5 laps to go is going to need to do something here. Oh, hits the inside wall again. Ethan Wolf. Oh, but Keegan Brown hits the outside wall. 80. 555. 80 down to the bottom. 4 laps to go, and it's insane everywhere. Justin Brown back to 6. Gary Mansberger up 3. Falcon Smith up 8. Caution comes out. Wesley Straight, Brad Top. Now we got to do it again. Let's go. Oh, man. Osterman went around him. I don't know what happened here. 114 on the bottom. Brad Dubb, that's Wesley Straight. Brad Dubb, oh! Wesley, I don't know if he lifted, but I think that was kind of what happened there. He might have lifted a little bit. Brad Dubb still on the throttle. It was just like, it was like hitting the brakes. Just didn't like it. Just didn't like it. Keegan Brown, Robbie Milburn ready to go. As will be 3 laps to go. We go back to green flag racing here. Weedsport showing up. Seen a couple of cautions here. Not that big of a deal. Do like it. Like it a lot. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Penguin's got one. He's got one that's still owed. I don't know why. We did review one earlier. Yeah, Budgie just reminded me she sent one before, right? Because your redeemed one didn't have one, so she sent one. But you still have the, from the 50,000 points, one more. All right, we'll see if Keegan Brown and Robbie Milburn can do the thing. Ethan Wolf, Falcon Smith, trying to make it happen here. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. White. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Striker's sound worked correctly, because I changed it down to the one he wanted. I'll have to go back on the VOD and listen. All right, we're green. Keegan Brown, Robbie Milburn. Milburn on the bottom side. Here's the 34, Falcon Smith. Thompson giving us a like. Oh! Milburn! Takes over the lead as Keegan Brown up into the wall, has to full send it here. Falcon Smith on the bottom side. 80 down to protect. 2 to go here as the 80 holds on. And Falcon Smith, oh, the 80 takes a, I don't know, it was a weird line there, but he gets a little bit free. These cars driving like they are weed eaters. How about it? Falcon Smith to the bottom side. 112 on the outside, final lap. Justin Brown trying to hold on. Ethan Wolf sends the outside lane. Falcon Smith, the winner. Get it, Falcon. Ethan Wolf second. Justin Brown third. How about a little dude wipes on board? He got it. Falcon Smith, the victor. And the dang old fireworks doing the dang old fireworks thing. Yeah. He gonna park it in victory lane. I don't doubt that one. And the cars have enough power to get up there. That's what I was there. Oh, he blinked a little bit. Somebody push him up. There you go. Get him up there. Oh, oh no. It might reset him to pit road if he's not careful. Love it. Love it. Fireworks going off here at Weedsport. There he goes. Nice. He's up there. Hey, you know what? The 80 able to make that happen. How about Falcon Smith? And how about the dang old race results? A great job by Falcon Smith there, by the way. Great job. Big old celebration. Hey, Falcon Smith, your race winner here for the feature in the Chop Chop Racing Geomax Dirt Series. Again, make sure you check out Geomax. Located in Sanger, Texas. Whether it's new construction, old construction, get out there and make sure that you test your soil. Make sure there's nothing harmful in it. And we love and appreciate them for being on board with the Dirt Series here. Ethan Wolf, Justin Brown, your top 3. Robbie Milburn, Keegan Brown, your top 5. Connor Hazel, Gary Mansberger, Steven Liskowski, Jade Sheehan, Katie Mansberger going to be your top 10 as we move on down the dang old list of next page. There we go. Yay. Michael Strickland, Nick Klosterman, and Brad Duvall to lead lap. Wesley Strait, Robert Church, and then Joe Garcia out in 16th. And a good dang old, what a dang old time. What a dang old time. Let's see. Yep. None. Okay. Yeah, Connor Hazel. Oh, Falcon Smith. Falcon Smith should be the guy. No. What in the world is going on? Driver info. No. I don't know what's going on with that. Here. Huh. No. That's... What in the world? Sorry, folks. Give me a moment. Followed. There we go. Show. Falcon Smith. There it is. Hey, it worked that time. Yay. We're going to talk to him. Sorry. New system. Let's talk to the man. He comes home victory lane. Gets a green, white, well, not green, white check. About 3 laps to go, and what a full send, man. You were kind of picking your way through the field there a little bit and found yourself in what seems to be the prize position. And finally able to get up that dang old hill. That hill stopped you for a moment there. But there ain't no hill that you can't climb, and you did so tonight. Congratulations, man. Walk me through it. That was fun.
We appreciate it. Yeah, we kind of got high centered there going up, but we managed with a little help to get there. Had a fast car, came from the tail of the heat up to third, had some intermittent electrical issues going on all night. Kind of a rough V. Started, 12th maybe in the feature. Just got to be really patient. I knew eventually the bottom was going to come back around, and I had something a lot of them didn't really have coming off the 2, real low, getting into 3. I could really charge that corner and make up a lot of ground right there. I knew Robbie was all upset, whining about not having the lead there on the last start. I know he the self-proclaimed whiner, but he was living up to it. But yeah, I knew he was out of it a little bit, so just had to pounce.
I mean, you got to take it when you can get it, right? This is it's a tough track, but these cars, man, oh man, it seems like there's really no flow to it.
Yeah, I mean, these cars are fun. I mean, it's different to drive them. It's not like a Super. We're in something different every other week here. These are obviously a whole lot different monster, but they really seem to fit how I like to drive. You got to race clean. You got to be patient. You got to be smooth. So those are things that I kind of take pride in, and I think it's showing here in these cars.
I think it's showing beautifully. I mean, we think about how many times you've been so dang old close to me coming up here and me going, look at that man getting a big old dub, and I like it, man. This is cool. This is cool to see. It's cool to find fun on a racetrack again. I think that's, we're always looking for that next, the next thrill of racing. And oh man, you're one. Let's see, if I look at wins, 1, 2, 3, 4. You make the 5th driver in 6 weeks to get a win. So that is something here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a stacked league from top to almost bottom. I think we got normally 14 to 16 guys. Almost everybody but Dove can win on any given night. So it's a pretty stacked group, and I'm glad I've been able to break up the little warrior party that's been going on. So
I see it.
always good to do that.
I tell you what, Falcon, this is a ton of fun to get out here and see that 34 do itself some justice. You did a phenomenal job. Congratulations. You were third in the point standings coming into today's race. This, no doubt, is going to do something for you.
Yeah, going to end up a lot better than it looked there during the heat. I was mad there early on. Luckily, we kind of held on. I know we had some issues there in the feature too, but able to hang on and pull it off.
I like it. Falcon, give you shout outs, man. You got a big old dub here at Weedsport.
Hey, yeah, appreciate you for broadcasting always. You do a great job. Geomax for putting on the series. Hoosier, Thompson Racing, everybody involved with the league. Osterman, Crud Brothers Racing, Spuds Used Cars Live Bait, Dix County Line Carryout, 5-6 Graphics for making us look good. Then we had Speed Ranch under it tonight, so good to get a win for those guys too.
I like it. We'll see you. Actually, I didn't even know we were at next week. Yeah, this one was too good that I didn't check. I think Lerner. We're going to Lernerville to Super Lates. It's a big old dang old track.
See if we can
keep it all on the track.
Side of the hill there.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep it on the track. That's the number one game plan at Lernerville for everybody. Somebody's going over though. Somebody.
Oh yeah, always happens. Again, just want to thank everybody. Always fun racing all these guys in the league. I think we've went a long way so far this season, improving that we can run with just about anybody. It's always a challenge running with these guys, and always fun.
It was a blast to call. It's gonna be a blast next week, Falcon. Much love, man. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
That's Falcon Smith, your race winner. We enjoy him. We enjoy it happening. How about Ethan Wolf coming on P2 tonight as this racetrack showed up for you as well, starting from the back, doing your thing. And how about 14 spots gained?
Well, I wish it was 15, but Falcon played his cards right at the right time on that last caution, and I was too committed to run the top. So it's hard to kind of break. It's hard to get the rhythm back when you drive this car because you don't know what this car will give you. So I knew, 1 and 2, I was sliding up pretty good to the wall. I don't even think I hit it. It was just a drive off of 2, which is killing me. But yeah, he did what he needed to do. I did what I needed to do to finish second to him. I'll take it.
I like it. And I think this is Falcon's first. It's his first win this season. But it's he said it best. He kind of breaking up a little bit of the Warrior stuff going on. I know we want team wins, but he had to throw a little shade at it, and but I mean everything that he talked about, just being able to hook up on the bottom side. Did you see the line just vary? Did it vary when it came to speed? Just be able to hold the outside, or was there any grip that was starting to appear anywhere else?
For me, the bottom was just hard to hit. It wasn't like Oswego last week where I could roll the bottom what felt like better than anybody else. It's just I'm a lot more comfortable in the late models. I'd only drive the midgets when I'm racing this league, so it was just I'm gonna knock the wall down, and if I crash, I crash. If I don't, I'm gonna keep knocking it down. So that's kind of my game plan. I've watched way too many USAC midget races on flow, and it seems to be that usually the guy that knocks the wall down is the guy that ends up being there at the end. And I was just once I got clear of all the traffic from starting in the back, I was like, what, I'm just gonna rip the wall, and see where that takes me.
That's where you keep the tires the coolest too, because that's where usually where a lot of the grip still holds. I mean, hey, not a bad night, man. Hey, I was looking for your dang old driver cam, by the way.
Yeah, I decided not to do it because I figured with the midget, I'm kind of all over the place, and you probably would have seen me rip the old steering wheel off the desk. So for next weekend or for next week at Lernerville, we'll definitely have it on. Lernerville is a pretty good track for me. A few weeks ago, Super Late Models went there for officials, and I ended up racking up like 3 or 4 wins.
There you go.
Just running officials, and it takes one mistake from the guys out front to be lucky, but you also gotta be fast to be lucky to put yourself in a spot. So I think for the handful of races I've ran, I've only ran one race this season where I haven't been talking to you. So I think a lot of these guys that they're gonna try and rip the cushion in 3 and 4 and off the track, and you're probably gonna see me running the bottom or being a lot more cautious with it. So
yeah, Lernerville
I guess.
It's the track that flirts the outside when it comes to 2 and 3. Then when you get around turn 4, somebody's going over the edge.
Yeah, and the only thing with if I could put myself in a spot to finish good next week is the heat race draw. That's kind of everything. Last week at Oswego, I got kind of lucky. I started in the back. I drove up to second, and then Jaden, my teammate, took the ELO challenge, and it wouldn't say it was fairly easy, but all I had to do was keep the guys behind. And I think if I could get lucky with the pill draw, and I win the heat, who knows? Maybe I'll take the challenge. I don't got much to lose. I'm still buried in points, so apart from Falcon, gaining a couple points on Robbie, a couple points on Keegan, a few points on Jaden, Joe. That's gonna give me some momentum, and this is a long season, so not too worried about it yet, but I'll just slowly keep chipping away and hope we can find ourselves up there, hopefully after speed weeks.
I like it. Well, I tell you what, you've got 14 more tries, and it'll be fun to see it. Ethan, give your shout outs, man. P2 finished tonight, and pretty phenomenal racing.
I'd like to thank everybody at Warrior Racing, Nick, Kigo, Robbie, Justin, Jaden, Joe, for being fun to race with, fun to talk to while we're racing. Agility Speed Shop is our sub sponsor for the whole team, and that arguably I'd say they produce the best dirt setups, and it's good to be backed by someone or by a team that has won these championships and all that. iRacing.com for the iRacing paint booth. I think this car looks pretty decent for not spending however much on a wrap. You for broadcasting this. After every race, I always go back and watch your broadcast a few more times, and then my friends will watch it with me. Geomax and Striker for putting this on. As a new guy, it probably sucks that new guys whooping people's asses every single week, but yeah, that's all I got, and hope I'll be one spot better for Lernerville. That's for sure.
There you go. That's it. That's the plan. We can hold you to it, Ethan. give the track some hell next week, and good luck in your races this week.
You betcha.
That is Ethan Wolf coming on P2 one final time. And then about it, Justin Brown, P3 tonight, doing what he can to try to avoid Kigo there for the longest time. I think he was the guy you were battling the most when it came to the track. You guys started side by side, and you guys were side by side for the longest time, teammates, and just everybody trying to duck, dodge, dive, dodge. But what happened at the end of that one? Because I saw the hard charge happening.
Well, I'm kind of salty, and I usually don't get upset, but Kigo kind of ruined that, and I'm not gonna complain too much about him. He's a buddy. I mean, but he ran me over when I was right beside Jaden, like on lap 20, I think, which then pushed my right front end of Jaden, turning him, and I couldn't avoid Jaden, so it caused that wreck. I don't agree with Penguin calling a racing deal, but at the same time, I don't really wish it upon Gigo to get an EOL. So it is what it is. I think if that didn't happen, I had the race won. I needed those extra points, man. That EOL challenge, I need them because I mean I missed the last 4 races due to new job and work schedule, but I'm gonna try to make everyone after this if I can get my schedule to line up with that. So I need to not have that happen anymore. I need to win these things, especially with that EOL challenge. At the end there, I was kind of driving aggressive, getting underneath people, right on that bottom as best I could, and it was working. I just needed a little bit better of a better mid race, I guess. I think I had it won if it wasn't for all that to happen, but it is what it is.
You know, these cars are producing, you know, as much as they're kind of all over the place on the racetrack, and it's just the characteristic of the way they drive. They're producing racing though. I mean, we're watching sliders that are happening short way through the race line. We're watching everybody who can throttle up be able to get in and turn these cars when they need to.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you can get people that can control the car, know when or when not to throw sliders and how to run them and not run into people, they really do race well, and they're a lot of fun to drive. I enjoy them. I don't race them enough, but I do enjoy them a lot. I've always have. Like I said, I mean, they're fun, and I had fun this one. I just wish that didn't happen at lap 20 or whatever. But I'm glad I at least made it back up to third, salvaged a good bit of points there. Didn't gain much on anybody, in particular in the top 5, I don't think, but I gained a little bit, especially on Robbie. I gained a couple of points on him with that heat race points and everything. But we're going to keep doing what we got to do. We're going to try to make every race from here on out and see if we can win some and get those extra points and see what happens at the end of the season.
I tell you what, we got one of the famed tracks next week, Lernerville, coming up again. Back to the super lates for speed weeks, and one of the things that Ethan had mentioned, and I agree, and I had forgotten. I started a little bit late. I started the stream a little bit later because the missus needed something from me, and I got to remember, and I was like, oh, there's no qualifying. We've got to go. We got to go live like right now. Without the qualifying effort here. And the pill drop, it's tough. You know, you kind of have to make smart decisions very quickly when it comes to depending on where you start in the heats.
Oh yeah, the pill draw I enjoy. I think that's kind of fun. I mean, I don't like the way that they did the 1 week I did make it, the invert thing with the heats after qualifying. I hated how they did that. I think they did that completely backwards. I don't know if they've changed that or not. I haven't been here. But as far as pill draw, I've always enjoyed races with pill draw. Just see where you start, and I've started 5th in this heat and was just trying to play it smart and just roll the bottom, and a lot of people slid up, and me and Robbie just slid by and went past everybody. You just got to play it smart, avoid the carnage, and if you can do that, you can pass people, get up to the front, and like I'm hoping for every time is to win my heat, get those 5 points, do the EOL challenge, go to the back, come to the front, and win that, and hopefully stack up enough points to make up for the 4 races I lost. I missed on them. And next week, I'm coming with a vengeance. I mean, I'm going to be running as hard as I can. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, but if what Ethan said and it's on the bottom, he's going to have a hard time beating me because I'm a bottom bandit.
There you go.
So we'll see how that goes.
I've watched you guys at Lernerville hug the inside line so deep that it's dangerously close.
Yeah, but whenever a track's on the bottom, that's my type of track.
I like it.
I feel like I had the most speed on the bottom here.
Well, and what's crazy is that you know, I know that we had a couple cautions in the heat, but the racing in the heat was like when the track wore off, this car was just better.
Oh yeah, you can make some good runs in the grip on these things compared to, for instance, if you're in a super or something or a late model in general. If you run through the slick, you got so much big tires, aero, you can still keep speed, and you won't have such crazy drop off in that speed around the corner compared to like open wheel stuff without wings. These things, when you drive it through the slick and somebody holds that bottom, they'll gain a couple tenths on you pretty easily. So if somebody slides up, you can make some moves, and it makes it where you can race all around all over the place. And that's where sliders are a big thing in these cars, which that's why I think that makes them some of the most fun cars on the sim. You just don't have a whole lot of good racing with them because people just tend to drive over their heads a little bit with it.
Yeah.
But
no, tonight wasn't that big of. I mean,
no, it wasn't too bad tonight. I'm
Yeah.
actually surprised. I haven't raced any of the midgets with these guys yet, and I'm pretty happy with how everybody performed tonight. They raced pretty good.
yeah, no, Chili Bowl was terrible. But it was fun.
Oh, that's always terrible.
Yeah, that you could put Mazdas on there and it'd be terrible, but it'd be fun. Or you could put NASCARs on that. I mean, we sent the we did a setup with the trucks at one point at the Chili Bowl. It was literally just continuously turning left. Completely, it was hilarious. Justin, P3 finished tonight. Try to rebound those points, of course. Give your shout outs, man. This was a ton of fun.
Well, big shout out to everybody at CFM. They like I said, they put out killer sets. Lingron does their midget stuff, and he does a good job with them. I've ran their midget sets before Lingron did them, and felt like I just couldn't control the car very well. And then Lingron has completely turned that around. I feel like these are the most controllable midget sets I've ever ran. So I'm really happy about that. CFM just does a killer job with everything else. That's why you see him putting out the biggest iRating wins or strength of field wins. They're killing it. Have been for a while. Everybody at Warrior Racing, Warrior Wraps, Nick, I need to eventually get him to make me a new wrap or update my Bloomquist wrap and put it on everything, but we're gonna work on that soon to see if we can get something nice going. Everybody that puts this on with Chop Shop, you for streaming it, everybody that comes into my stream, trying to get back to streaming more. Haven't really done it a whole lot lately because of the work schedule and everything, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. Like I think I'm gonna run officials tonight. So if anybody wants to come hang out, Just Pro Gaming on Twitch, just without the G at the end, because that was apparently taken, and I can't change it for another week. But I mean, it's everybody that helps out with that. Thank you. And then my wife for letting me have my hobbies, and that's about it.
Yep. You should go live. I could just raid you right now.
Oh, I'm live. I streamed it.
Did you? Okay. All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. Give me a moment.
Granted, there's gonna be a little bit of a period of nothing for probably about 10 minutes after this because I got to go see the wife.
That's
I'll
okay.
there for a minute.
That's okay.
And then I'm gonna come back and probably try to race some.
That's okay. We'll send everybody over to you. You know, hopefully they stick around. It
I appreciate it.
Doesn't matter. We'll yeah. Hold on. Where's he at? There's a lot of people that oh, there you are. Nope, that's the wrong one. Back up. It jumped. It jumped. Why did it jump? There we go. All right. There it is. Bye, Twitch. Go say hi to Justin Brown. All right, brother. Be good, man.
Appreciate it.
All right. It's Justin Brown coming home in P3 tonight, and we appreciate you all very much. Much love to you all. Be good, be safe, be kind with other. Geomax on board. And I tell you what, Falcon Smith knocking it down. 34 gets the victory tonight. Biggest mover of the race, the hard charger, is Ethan Wolf here for Speed Weeks, and it's an absolute blast. So thank you to everybody for being out there. We appreciate you, and as always, take care of one another. Much love. Be good, be safe, be kind. One of the most important factor of life, and we appreciate you for being out there and doing a good thing. So go say hi if you're out there. I'm gonna rate them out on Twitch, and I'm gonna share the link on YouTube and Facebook, so you guys can go and hang out with them if you so choose to. Because how awesome is it to be able to do that? So make sure you go do that, folks. Thank you very much. Liskowski said, fun stuff. Need some work in these midgets. I tell you what, I need work on dirt, period. So we appreciate it. Thank you, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.